What in the hell is happening, guys? This is House Cat MMA, and right now I'm going to be going over my predictions for UFC Fight Night 280, Rafael Fiziev versus Manuel Torres. But before I get into all that, if you would just take a second to like and subscribe, maybe do a bit of commenting and sharing, that shit would be cool as shit. I should probably start calling this Honda Accord MMA, because I spend a lot of time in here. So I make a lot of videos in here. But jerking the curtain, we got Abu Smagomedov versus Michael Oleksiejczuk. Abu Smagomedov is the epitome of a first-round fighter. He won the first round against Sean Strickland, got put away in the second. He won the first round against Joe Piper, got put away in the second. Decent striking, but I'm mainly impressed with his groundwork. Very strong guy. Michael Oleksiejczuk, fast, good striker, stronger than he looks. He's got the best dad bod in the UFC right now. And it's like weird because he's kind of like a big guy, but you wouldn't think he's as big as he is, kind of thing. I bet you he's one of these guys where he looks big. He looks big in person, like he looks bigger in person than he does on the television set. I see Abus being able to get him down to the ground, at least definitely in the first round. What happens in the second and third, I don't know. But I'm going to go Abu Smagomedov, unanimous decision. That seems like something that could happen. Then you got Ikram Aliskerov versus Bruno Ferreira. Ikram he's a good striker, but he does get hit. He's not elusive at all. He does get hit. I mean, ask Robert Whittaker. Ask Khamzat Chimaev. Those are his two lone losses. I don't know if that makes sense, but those are his two losses against Khamzat, Chimichanga, and Robert Whittaker. There's no shame in that. No shame in that at all. He knocks dudes out. He knocked out Phil Hawes and Andre Muniz. Not to be confused with Frankie Muniz. If he fought Frankie Muniz, we wouldn't be having this conversation right now. Frankie Muniz fucking shit up. But both those guys out with punches that, didn't really look like they would knock nobody out. Like, you knocked them out with, not necessarily without trying, but there were punches that I don't think he intended to knock them out with. So the dude's got power. Bruno Ferreira, very explosive, very much in and out. He relies a lot on his explosivity. He relies a lot on his power. If he takes notion, he will take it down to the ground if he feels he has to, and he's got some skills there as well. So I'm gonna go. I think Ikram gets hit, man. Ikram gets hit. I'm gonna go Bruno Ferreira. Knockout. First round. Then you got Asu Alibayev versus Charles Johnson. Asu's got some good takedowns. Asu's got some good fucking takedowns. Decent striker. I think Charles Johnson is a little bit better of a striker. I think that, due to Charles Johnson being a fair-sized 125-pounder, I think that Asu's going to have problems with that. So I think Charles Johnson's going to win. Unanimous decision, not necessarily because he's the better fighter, but because he's bigger. And then you got Naziv Sadikov versus Matthias Niccolo. Yeah, something like that. I'm doing this off the cuff. Naziv. He kind of strikes almost like Lyoto Machida struck. He does a lot of, but he's not as elusive. He does a lot of in and outs. He doesn't really do a lot of side to sides kind of thing. Giant 155-pounder. But the thing is, if you're any kind of grappler, you're gonna take him down. You don't got to be a great grappler to take his ass down. and Niccolo could take a dude down. But I think since Maziv's so much bigger, because he's going to make Matthias look little in there. He is. So I think that he's going to win by probably some form of knockout second round. And then you got Shara Bullet versus Michelle Pahea. I think this can be a good fight. I think Sharbutin Magomedov is definitely a more consistent performer. I don't think he's that much better than Michelle Pahea. Sometimes Michelle Pahea just don't show up. I don't know what it is. Some days you look at him and it's like, ah, damn, I don't know if he'll ever be the champ. But boy, he's fucking these boys up right now. Especially when he first went up to 185. But Shara Bullet, he's going to be faster in there. I think if Michelle Pahea shows up, I bet you he will show up. He's due to show up at some point. So I think that as far as who's going to win, I'm going to Shara Bullet. I don't think Shara Bullet's due for a second loss yet. I think he's going to win this one. Knockout. But I think they're going to trade. I think it's going to be a cool fight. I don't know what round. Let's go late first round. I think it'll be crazy first round, though. And then you got Rafael Fiziev versus Manuel Torres. Manuel's a good striker. Ask Grant Dawson. Ask Drew Dober. But, you know, Fiziev's not Grant Dawson or Drew Dober. I love them boys. Grant Dawson and Drew Dober, I like them. But they ain't that good. Strong journeyman. They ain't that good. Grant Dawson has a habit of winning a lot of fights, but he ain't that good. He's good, but he ain't that good. If the Fiziev of 2022 and 2023 shows up, the Fiziev that fought Justin Gaethje the first time they fought, if that guy shows up, Manuel Torres is going to have to wake up pretty fucking early in the morning to hold a candle to him. I think that Fiziev's going to Muay Thai the fuck out of him. He's going to Muay Thai him. Sweeps. All kinds of shit. It's like straight up Muay Thai kickboxing. It's going to be a 5-round fight. I think that works out in Fiziev's favor. I think this will make it to the later rounds because I do think Torres is good. But I'm going to go Fiziev, technical knockout, 4th round. Yeah. I'm writing a lot of big checks on this card. Kind of do that all the time, though. But hell yeah, fuck yeah. That's pretty much all I got on that. But yeah, if you would just, you know, do your subscribing. Above all else, do your subscribing. And I'll catch y'all sons of bitches later.